Hello everyone, good evening and thanks for watching my videos. My name is Professor Simha. I am taking a subject commodity market part 2 under module 2, part 1 under module 2. In this module we are going to learn grading and standardization. Under this part 1 module 2, so we are going to learn the quality assurance, meaning concepts of quality in commodity market, methods of quality assurance, grading and standardization, meaning of grading and standardization, basis of standardization, process of standardization, advantages and meaning of grading and purpose of grading. Let's begin our session with the meaning of quality assurance. Quality assurance is a systematic measurement comparison with the standard and monitoring of processes and an associated feedback loop that confers error prevention. It includes management of quality of raw materials, assemblies, products and components, services related to the production and management, production and inspection processes. So basically it is a systematic measurement of quality. So here we are going to compare the quality of a product with that of a standard, monitoring whether the product is being produced, whether the process of producing a product is as per the standard, and getting the feedback, and we are going to encounter the errors which are occurring in the process of production. So now let's understand the concepts of quality assurance in commodity market. So history of quality, continuous improvement in the process of getting the quality products, cost of quality, customer satisfaction. So once the customer is being satisfied, so then we could able to understand the product is having some sort of quality. Glossary, a handy guide to unique terminology and quality. Problem solving, process view of work, quality assurance and quality control, root cause analysis and supplier quality. So these are the different concepts that we are going to understand under the quality assurance in commodity market. So now let's understand some of the methods of quality assurance. Basically there are two methods with which we are going to ascertain the quality of a product: manual and technical methods. There are two methods under which we are going to have the quality of a product. Manual method, in which we have visual, by seeing it we could able to understand whether the product is having some quality or not: color, glossy, shape and size of the product, absence of defects in the product, and firmness. So these are the 6 manual methods with which we could able to assess, we could able to assure the quality of a product. Now technical methods: statistical independence, sampling, grading, conformance to requirements, failure testing, total quality management, Kaizen, and certification of the different authorities, just in time, and Six Sigma. These are the methods, technical methods which will be used in order to have the quality of a product. Now let's move on to the another important concept, grading and standardization in commodities. It's well understood and practiced at all India level for engineering and consumer goods. Efforts are made by standard organization to popularize the standards. Agmark is one of the important steps in popularizing the product quality movements by grading. There are many advantages of grading. The important one is to obtain the fair price for the producers and the quality of a product to the final users. What is standardization? It is a process of fixing certain norms for the product. So these norms are established by customs or traditions or by certain authority. Certain authority is going to fix certain norms for the production, for the product. So those norms which are established by certain authority are the customs and tradition itself. So that is a process of fixing certain norms and established standards. It means determining the standard of product to be produced with regard to size, color, shape and quality. Standards are model products which form basis of comparison. So once we compare a quality product with that of inferior product, so we get to know what are the certain norms that has been fulfilled by a quality of a product. Agricultural goods are standardized on the basis of different factors based on which they are classified into different grades. So now let's begin with our discussion of the basis of standardization. On the basis of quality, weights and measures, on the basis of size and shape of the product, so we could able to understand the standardized product. On the basis of color such as apple and such other goods, on the basis of quality such as food grains and cotton. So these are the basis of standardization. So now let's understand the process of standardization. In the steps of standardization, firstly, for the beginning itself, we are going to prepare certain lists of products which are used to make the final product. After that, second step is to classify all those commodities or items according to their performance and dimensional characteristics. Third step, grade the items with similar functional characteristics. So next step, we are going to make subgroups according to major dimensional values of a product. In the fifth step, for a group of items with similar functional characteristics. And finally, if the performance is acceptable as per the standard, then the item has been considered as standardized item according to national and international standardized commodity. If the performance is not up to the mark, it's not satisfactory, customer is not satisfied, the organization will adapt local standard, dimensions being of the representative values. So these are the 6 steps with which we are going to have standardized product. So now let's understand the advantages of standardization. Almost all you might have seen the commodities which are uniformity. in size. Wherever we go, entire world, some commodities, some items which are having uniformity in color, uniformity in size, uniformity in taste, etc. Differential pricing. Obviously, standardized commodity, it has high quality and high price. So therefore, standardized goods normally which has high priced goods, so that we could able to have the differentiate between the standardized goods with that of substandardized goods or low quality goods or normal commodities. Increased demand. We go to the shop and asking Tata salt. So that is the quality, that is a standardized commodity. So the increased demand for the standardized goods, elimination of risk. So when we purchase the standardized goods, standardized items, there is no risk involved. You can take any items of consumer commodities, consumer goods, or else any construction materials. Once we go for standardized goods, there is no risk involved in it, no question of thinking. Expanding market. So standardized commodities with we produce standardized commodities, definitely we could have expand our business, nook and corner of the globe. Availability of finance. When the firm is being committed to produce standardized commodities, so the fund is available to that firm, it will be easy. No need of inspection. Once the product produced by a firm has certain standards, obviously no inspection is required. So these are the advantages once we adapt, once we accustom the standard of the commodity. Now let's move on to another concept, grading. So grading is categorizing the produce into the different lots with similar characteristics. So we are going to categorize the commodities into the different lots, into the different product quantity with similar characteristics. What characteristics? As per the big, as per the size, flavor, ripeness and length of the staple, whether the product has stapled product or not. In case of cotton and jute, location oriented, Badgate chilies and Nagpur orange. So these are the examples how we are going to categorize the commodities as per the local location orientation. Now, what is the purpose for which the grading is being done? It is a means to describe the quality of a produce for sale and purchase activities. Purchase and sale activities of a certain commodities which have followed certain standards, it will be easy to protect the consumers from unfair trade practices. So here standardized commodities have fixed prices. So even the agriculture commodities which have certain products, some agriculture products, it has certain fixed prices. So thereby the consumer will not be cheated. Consumer will be safe. So that's important. In order to protect the interest of the customers, we are going to make certain gradation in the lot of the product. It enables the farmers to get good price as per the quality and grade. It works as basis of fixing the price, and price as the quality, as per the quality. Okay, as per the quality the price will fetch for the farmers. So these are the purposes for which the grading is being done. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.